Yeah, good morning. Good morning, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done, guys. So in the last class, we are discussing about the Power BI. Now we'll continue with the same. So first, we are going to load the data. Which data means either raw data or clean data. If you are loading the raw data means you are going to do the data cleaning within the Power BI also. Or if you are trying to load the clean data means directly you can do the analysis along with the presentation. Two things you can do simultaneously at a time, right? Or separately also you can do. Now, what is the difference between the analysis versus presentation or how it will be done? All these things we are going to understand in the today's class. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in terms of one of the data set called as HR data set. And I asked it yesterday to work on this particular data set. I assume that most of you have done that. What are the data exploration is there? That initial part, that is business problem understanding. Anyways, business problem understanding, I have explained for you. And data exploration, I think everyone has done the data exploration, and now you know how many records are there, what are the columns, and inside that what are the categories. Everything you are familiar with that data, right? Now let's go into that. Now since you are familiar on the data set, see, let's see now how much easy it would be. Here, first step, what I'm going to do, uh, guys, this one, whatever this one is there now, this is not the part of the Power BI. This is a separate tool where I'm going to write from the day one, I'm writing the notes. This is not the part of the Power BI. So let us keep this one side. Now, so here we are going to load the data directly. We are going to load either clean data or raw data. If you have to load the clean data means you are going to load the clean data directly. After selecting the data, you have to click on the load. Okay, once you click on the load, it is going to load. For example, if you are loading the raw data, means unclean data, then you have to click on the transform. So I'm going to click on the, in this case, I'm going to click on the load. And once I click on the load, the data will be loaded in this way, right? The data is going to get loaded in this way. And once the data was loaded, now here you can see what are the data we have loaded. All the columns you can see here. Mm, okay, so these are the columns. So what are the columns we are having inside the data? So these are the columns. Just it is trying to load the data. Now, after data cleaning, what is the stage number 4? So I told you total data analytics project consists of how many stages? 5 stages. What are the 5 stages? Business problem understanding, data pre-processing, analysis, and presentation. Perfect, guys. Okay. Now, after data pre-processing, that is data cleaning and dimension reduction or adding a new columns as per your choice. And from there, you are going to do the data analysis. What is data analysis means? Applying the various questions. First step is the questions. We require the questions, and based on the questions or what are the mind we are having, the what are the different options, exploring the various options and observing the data is called as data analysis basically. And in this observation, some of the observations will be important, some of the observations will be not important. So which are the observations are important that we are going to keep, which are unimportant that we are going to delete. So all the observations, each and every observation we are not going to keep in the report. Only some of the observations which are important observations we are going to keep, right? Here the first step is we are going to create the various questions. And last step of presentation. What is meant by presentation means we are going to present all our important observations in a simple way where other person can understand easily. That is the final presentation meaning. Okay. Observations we have already observed. If you are not showing to others means stage 5 also not there. Fifth stage is also not there. If you have to explain to others, then step number 5 will come. That is called as presentation. Presentation is for others, not for us. For us is only 4 stages. For others is 5th step. That is presentation. In the presentation, you have to make the presentation in simple way. And whoever are doing the data analysis exclusively using the Python, all the steps in the Python, that is tomorrow's what are the hackathon you are going to participate, that type of hackathon you have to do the presentation. Means you have to keep the presentation, every plot along with your observations in the PPT. And who are doing the data analysis using the Power BI, they are going to do the analysis along with the presentation in the Power BI itself. Now coming back to the data analysis. Now I have already clean data. I'm storing the clean data. I have loaded the clean data. Now what are the clean data I have loaded here? Now I'm going to do the analysis along with the presentation, 2 things simultaneously. You can do both of them because I'm presenting to you now. That is the reason presentation. If I'm not presenting to you, I'm doing the analysis. That is for me analysis. What I'm doing for my sake, it is analysis. If I'm showing to you, miss, it is called as presentation. Now coming to this creating the questions. So I'm creating some questions. What are the questions means? How many people are working in the each department? This is the question. Generally what we'll do is df of department dot value counts in the pandas, or in SNS means SNS dot count plot of df of department. We are going to select, and these questions I'm going to share it to you. All these questions, this entire notepad as it is, I'm going to share it to you along with the answers. Now what you have to do in this class means whatever I'm explaining now, each and every step please write in the notes, because this PPT is not available. What are the options I'm going to click now? That option will not be available for you. Is the point is clear? Now, so here what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start with the total number of rows. How many rows are there in my data set? For seeing the total number of rows, I'm going to click on the concept called as new measure. Okay. Once I click on the new measure, here I'm going to create a measure called as count. What are the count I'm having? Count is equal to count rows, total number of rows. Count rows is a function. Inside the function, I'm going to give the data. What are the table is there? The table I'm going to give inside this. Now it is going to count. Sir, what is there inside this? It is going to store the count. Total how many records are there? That will be stored. Whatever the data you have selected, that count it will be stored. Now here we are having the different types of plots. What are the various types of plots? Means first plot is called as stacked bar. Can you see the heading? Stacked bar. Second one is stacked column. What is meant by column is bar. Okay. What is meant by this one is horizontal bar plot. This is called as vertical. Horizontal bar plots. What are the horizontal bar is there? Horizontal bars are called as in Power BI bar. Vertical bars are called as column. Column charts, bar charts, column charts. Because they are in the column like this now. They are standing. And this is in the bar. Okay. Horizontal bar plots are called as bars. Bar plot or bar chart or anything. Verticals are called as column. Whether it is stacked or unstacked. Stacked is called as stacked only. There is no difference in the stacked. Unstacked is called as, what are the unstacked you are having? Unstacked is also called as clustered. Unstacked is called as clustered. Now here we are having the plots. What are the different plots we are having is plot number 1. Okay. Stacked bar plot. Stacked bar plot or stacked bar chart. What is meant by stacked bar chart means the meaning is stack, already you know. Stack means attached to each other. Stacked horizontal bar plot. In our simple words, it is horizontal bar plot. Stacked bar chart meaning is stacked horizontal bar plot. Similarly, stacked column chart. as per Power BI column chart, which is nothing but stacked vertical bar plot. In our words, it is stacked vertical bar plot. Next, coming to clustered bar plot. As per Power BI, it is clustered bar chart, which is called as unstacked horizontal bar plot. And clustered column chart is also called as unstacked vertical bar plot. Okay, basically stacked, unstacked. Already you know this one. In the Matplotlib, whatever we have done, stacked and unstacked, we have done with respect to unstacked vertical, stacked vertical. These two we have done. If you keep them in the bar H, automatically it is going to be this one only. Just the names are different. In the Power BI, the names they have changed it to stacked column and clustered. Clear, guys? Now, let's start with the question number 1. How many people are working in the each department? Now, how many people are working in the each department? If you want to show percentage wise, count wise. Count wise, if you want to show. Okay. Count wise, if you want to show, then I'm going to select the count. If you want to show percentage wise, I'm going to select the pie chart. Two charts are there here. Observe this one. What you have to do within this Power BI means first you have to select the type of the chart. Click on the chart. Once you click on the chart, it is going to create one box like this here. Okay, box. Now, what is this? Stacked bar. Bar means horizontal. I don't want horizontal. I want vertical. Then stacked vertical. Okay, this is the one. Done. Keep like this. Now, what you want? Count wise of the department. So here department is in a select the department on the x-axis. Here, can you see x-axis? Sir, for you x-axis is visible, sir, but suddenly it is not visible now. Where? Why it is not visible? Because you have to select the plot first. After selecting the plot only, these options will be enabled. Without selecting the plot, these options will not be there. Once you see here, total here you can see one, this one is called as visualization. Okay, build visualization. Can you see here? It is called as, what is that one? Format. What is this one? Visualization. Now, if you select the plot, now suddenly 3 has came. Earlier it is 2 only now. Now suddenly you have got 3, out of which first one is visualization common. Second one, format is also common. Third one, you are going to get this one. So now, when you select the plot only, empty plot only, these options will be enabled. Okay. Now in this, I'm going to select the department on the x-axis, count of the each department on the y-axis, and automatically plot will be created. Sir, that plot is on the corner, sir. It is not visible. Wherever you want, you keep left side, right side, center, wherever you want in the center plane. And if you want to increase the size, means increase the size. Sorry. How to create a counter? Just you have to create a side after the data, 3 dots are there. Na? Click on the 3 dots. Here there is an option called as new measure. Click on the new measure. And in that new measure, means you are creating a new measure. Here left side you write variable name. What are the variable name you are interested? Right side function name is called as count rows of data. This is the function. Count rows of the data. Left side variable name is your choice. I'm going, the variable name is called as count. Choice is yours. That is your choice. See here, this is the plot. Question, one more time. What is the question? What is the question is, how I'm closing the PPT. 1 minute. Question is, how many people are working in the each department? And in the each department, like this. Sir, count is not visible. No, sir. Just you want to add something, miss. Here there is an option called as format your visualization. Can you see? Click on this format. Click on the format. And you are having with respect to data labels. There is an option called as data labels. Click on the on. Can you see the numbers now? Data labels off means numbers will not be available. Data labels on means numbers will be added. In each department, what is the count? Numbers are there. Next, sir, numbers are there, sir, but very small size, sir. Which one is small size? Here, sir, x-axis, whatever the words are there, na, they are small letters. Okay. Y-axis numbers are small letters. These are called as x-axis values, x-ticks. Okay, x-ticks. In our case, it is called as x-ticks. What is this is called as? X label. Now, what this is called as? These values are called as Y ticks. And what is this is called as? Y label. What is this is called as? Title. Overall title. Nice. Now, these are the things are not visible properly. Now, which one is not visible for you properly? You can increase the font size of that one. How to increase? Now, let us see. First, let us focus on the x-axis followed by y-axis. How to select x-axis means within the format. Within the format, x-axis is available. Click on the x-axis. Now here can you see with respect to the font, increase the font. Can you see here automatically x-axis, what are the ticks are there, x ticks are there, they'll increase. Observe. Okay. The size, according to your choice, you can go with the size. Okay. If you want them in the bold, add in the bold. If you don't want, no need. Sir, these many options are not there in the Python. Why, sir? Because that is not data visualization tool now. That is programming language. That is programming language. The main purpose of that programming language is to create the programs. The main purpose of this one is to make more visualizations. Here it will focus on the presentation, visualization part. There don't focus on the colors, fonts, sir. If it is like small letters, what happens in the Python means no difference for us because we are going to keep with us only now. But this one we are going to show to us, others. Showing to others, we require the decoration. With us, no need of decoration. For us, even rough book also okay. Fine. So now, just you are going to decrease the size. I'm decreasing the size. Why, sir? Because I want everything in the side by side. This much is sufficient for me. Sir, X-ticks okay, sir. What about label? Title is there. Now, can you see here title? That is X label. X-axis title is called as X label. X-axis values are called as X-ticks. Point is clear? I'm explaining everything in detail slowly so that you can write the notes also, running notes also easily. Because these points, after you, while you are practicing, sir, I have forgot the whatever the things you have clicked on that I have forgot means then I can't do anything. So that is in your notes how you have to write means click on the format visualization and within that x-axis, in that values, title, values are called as x-ticks. Title is called as X label within the x-axis. Within the y-axis, y values are called as Y ticks. Y label is called as, Y title is called as Y label. So title, I'm going to change the title here, size of the title, department, what other department is there? Let me increase the size of the department. Clear? Increased? Let us keep in the bold. Sir, I want to change this one to different names. Sir, type what are the name you are interested? Department. Dip. Right. If you don't write, automatically default, it will take the column name. What are the column name is there? If you are interested with what are the title you are interested, write that title. Okay. Now, once x-axis is completed, now let us focus on the similarly y-axis. Okay. On the y-axis, values are there, right? values, you increase the size. Okay. Similarly, y-axis title also. I'm going to increase the size of the title and bold. Now y-axis is clear, x-axis is clear, done. Okay, sir. What about the title? Overall title is comes under that overall title comes under here in the general, within the general title. Within the general title comes under overall title, not X ticks or not Y ticks. It is overall title. Now, if you want overall title means on, if you don't want means off. On means title will on. Now, what is the title you want? Department wise distribution. I'm going to give the heading as department wise distribution. Distribution. This is the heading. And I'm increasing the size. And I'm going to give the bold. That is department wise distribution. And let me select instead of Arial. Let me go with the Times New Roman if it is available. Yes. Department wise distribution. This is the title. Okay. After title, now here data labels. What is meant by labels means this one. 55, 54 numbers are there. Na? That is considered as data labels. That data labels, again, for that data labels also, I'm going to here what are the values are there. Na? Values, I'm going to increase the size. The size of the values within the data labels. And completed. This is the diagram. Whichever the point you want, you are highlighting as per your choice. Whichever is looking good for you from your point of view. Sir, which colors has to be selected, sir? What is the font size, sir? Don't ask the questions. That is as per you. The entire presentation in the PPT, how the slides, what is the font style, how the headings, everything, there is no fixed rules. Are you going to select this shirt only? If you go to the particular showroom, why you are selecting this dress only, miss? That is your choice. Is there any rule to select this shirt, this particular dress only, miss? There will be no rule. If there is a rule, every person should wear in the same dress. According to whatever the dress I am wearing, everyone has to wear the same kind of dress and they have to get interested for that. This is my interest. Your interest will be different as per your choice. Is the point is clear? These are present. Now, sir, this is count wise. Now, same thing in the additional in the Power BI, additional advantage we are having is Control C, Control V also works. Even Control Z also works. I'm copying this one. Control C, copy. Control C. I have clicked on the Control C. Again, I'm clicking on the Control V. Control V means 2 times. See, side by side. What is the use of this one, sir? Here now you see the magic. I mean, not magic or something. Just easiness. Just now you are going to click on the pie. This is count wise, percentage wise. Out of these two, which one is looking good for you? Now let us keep this one like this. Okay, what are the plot is there? Let me decrease the size of the plot. You can increase or decrease. I'm keeping side like this in the corner. Sir, why you are keeping like that small size, sir? You can, if you are keeping the multiple plots, what it is called as in Matplotlib, subplots. All the subplots in one slide, if you are keeping 10 subplots or something like this, the same way, here also adding the multiple subplots in one is called as dashboard. This is only called as dashboard. In this dashboard, it is interactive. Now, what is meant by interactive? See here, what is meant by interactive is important. If I select here 55, what is 55? What is the 55 is procurement department. I'm clicking on this. When I select this one, automatically in this bar also, it is getting selected. Related to that, how many plots are there in that dashboard? Everything will be selected automatically. They are connected to each other like that. Is the point is clear? That is called as interactive dashboard. Okay. Now, here there is no Python code or nothing. It is completely a tool. Tools, when compared to your Python, tools will be always easy because just we have to click on that. Tools will be always easy. So today now you are feeling, sir, when compared to Seaborn, this is only easy. No, sir, miss. Obviously, you will feel easy. 100% no doubt in that. Why? Because just you have to click on that. Okay. At the same time, salary also will be easy. The advantage is there. Disadvantage also is there. The work should be very easy, but salary should be high level, miss. With Power BI, you'll never become the CEO of a company. With AI, you can not only become the CEO, you can acquire multiple companies also. But AI will not be this much of easy now to click on that. It is completely more amount of trial and error. More amount of black box will be there. Black box means which exactly we don't know things. Okay. So I'm not going to get into that. Okay. Now, as yesterday onwards, 2 days, not 2 days, yesterday only. Exactly yesterday only, we have started the generative AI, exclusively generative AI, which is far advanced, where your chat GPT models. GPT means generative pre-trained transformers. That is a basic full form, and how they are pre-trained with a large amount of data and how they are generating the new data and how exactly it works. That concepts we have started yesterday exclusively. Generative AI. Okay. And that when I'm explaining that one, automatically when compared to that one, this would be if any student attends 2 classes, that class and this class. Sir, when compared to that one, this is dead easy, no sir, they'll say. Always tools will be easy, guys. Remember. Whether what are most of the non-IT people, once they enter into the IT, they'll choose the tools only first, like DevOps, or they will go with the AWS, because it is easy to learn, easy to understand first. But comparatively, growth will be less. Even I'm having some people who are having of 10 years of experience in DevOps and working for a 15 to 16 lakhs package. The same amount of 10 years of experience in AI is there, means minimum package would be 50 lakhs plus, 50 and above. It will not be below to that. Minimum. If any person is working less than 50 lakhs in 10 years period of experience, miss, is one of the waste AI engineer. Okay, basically. Right? So that much of difference would be there. So why I'm saying this one means, obviously, at the end, you'll get attracted towards the Power BI easiness. And you will choose to be in the Power BI only. But see, wherever the easiness is there, salary will not be there. Remember this point. For that reason only, I'm saying all these things. Right? Now, coming back. So this is the plots. So here you are having the plots, and question number 1 was completed. What is the question number? Just I'm keeping in the big size because I want to keep one question in one sheet. If you keep all the multiple questions in one sheet, it is called as dashboard. Okay. This is count plot. This is pie plot. As everyone knows, right? Understood? Count plot and pie plot. Sir, without bar plot, how to create the pie plot? Very simple. Again, go to this. Select the pie plot first, empty pie plot first, and select the department. Department in the legend, department in the values. Automatically, it will be selected. Legend means nothing but side what are the labels are there. Values means according to the values, it is going to calculate the auto PCT. That is percentage. Is that clear? If you want directly, you can select the pie plot. This is called as pie chart. Now, I'm not going to explain pie chart here now. You already know what is pie chart and how this percentage calculations and everything. So my work will be easy here. Bar plot, I no need to explain. Categories on x-axis, this one, that one. Automatically, I can go somewhat fast. Right? Now, this is question number 1. So let me keep the page name as question 1. Like how in the Excel sheets, we are having the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. Similarly, in the Power BI also, we are having the multiple sheets. Right? Now, here, I'm going to have the question number 2. Now, let us go with the question number 2 in the second sheet. Gender-wise distribution in the each department. Department, okay. In the each department, for example, procurement department is there. Procurement department has the 55 people. In that 55, how many of them are females? How many of them are males? That is the question. In each department, not only the procurement, in every department, I want. That is the question. Now, sir, before moving to the second question, first tell us in the first question, which one we have to keep, sir? Question 1 is completed. You have shown 2 options. Which one is we have to keep, miss? Which one is looking attractive for you? Left or right? That one you have to keep. Second one you have to delete. That is your choice. My choice, left side. Because they asked the count of each department. They didn't ask the percentage. So, according to my question, if they ask how the proportion of distribution, if they have used the proportion or something like this, then I used to select the second one. Or if I want to highlight the second one, for example, how many students has got placed, how many students has not got placed. If I want to highlight, in some cases, I'll highlight with the count wise. In some cases, I'll highlight with the pie. That depends on the scenario. To whom I am presenting, in front of whom, at the same time, which one will attract others. For example, Naresh IT will highlight, last month, 500 students has got placed, assume. They're highlighting or something like this. Out of, they'll not highlight that one. They're highlighting the count. They'll not highlight the percentage. That is their requirement for their business. It is wrong or right, miss? No, nothing here wrong or right. Business. To improve our business from the business point of view. Okay. At the same time, they are not lying or they are not going with the unethics. Unethically getting the business is, again, everything is wrong. Ethically, you can do to attract whatever you want. Right? Now, coming back, what is the second question is gender-wise distribution. In the first question, what this one is then? Let me copy this one. Copy, paste here. Okay. And again, one more also. Now, this one is here. I'm going to select in this plot. This is normal. Already you know how to create this one. No difference. Okay. Same plot. Observe this one clearly, guys. Gender. Drag into the legend. Completed. One more time. So within that subcategories. So just I'm adding the hue is equal to x axis, x is equal to this one, y is equal to this column, hue is equal to third categorical variable. That hue here it is called as legend. Gender. Sir, it is stacked. No, sir. I want unstacked. Unstacked means this one. Dead easy, no, sir. I told you now already. Never say easy or dead easy, these fours in Power BI. Obviously, clicking will be always easy. In Python, we have to write 4 and 5 lines of code like this. Right? Obviously, tools will be easy. Now, total 55 people are there. See, I'm selecting 55 here. Automatically, remaining things will not be selected. Sir, for example, keep the clustered here. This is clustered. Let us add unclustered also. Okay, let us keep this one as gender into the legend, and let us convert this one to unclustered. Unstacked means what is unstacked called as clustered. Now this is clustered column chart. If you want bar means the same thing you want in the bar wise means clustered bar chart. What is the difference between bar versus column is? One is column wise, one is horizontal wise. Bar H, one is normal bar, plt dot bar. Okay. Now, so this is unstacked, this is stacked. Is the point is clear? Now here I am highlighting the 32 only. See, automatically in that second also 32 only is highlighted. If I select this one, only that part will be selected. So this is the question. Now, sir, you have highlighted like this, and after that, again, you have to come back, miss, click on that only. Which one you have selected? Again, click on that. Again, normal it will happen. Is the point is clear? Everyone, question 2 is completed. Anyone has any questions in the question 2? Now, out of these two, one will look nice. For every question, one plot only. How many plots are possible? All the plots we are not going to keep because answer will be the same only now. Any one answer will show. Out of these two, which one is looking nice for you? Huh? Right side or left side? Keep that one, remove the second one. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Okay, don't ask, never ask the question, sir, in what way we have to present. That presentation is always depends on us. Okay, in what way we are coming to the class? Is there any rule like that? How you are coming to the class, how you are getting ready and you are coming into the class, same way. How you want to appear in front of others, whether you want to have the beard or without beard, or more hair or less hair. Individual choice. One person in this class will have so much of hair. One person with bald head. That is his choice. What we have to do? Example purpose. Okay, there is no fixed rules. The point is there is no fixed rules. We have, for example, in the once we go to the showroom and we are selecting the dress, we are going to try all the dresses which are suited to us in the trial room, and which one is more suited for us, that one we are going to select, and remaining we are going to delete. I mean, we are not going to select purchase. Same way, give the trial. With all the plots, you give a trial. Which one is finally looking good for you? Keep that one, remove everything. Sir, remaining trials also, it will take time, no sir. How to select a good dress, automatically will take time now. We'll go to the showroom and we'll bring out the dress immediately. Yeah? No, no. Automatically it takes time to select a perfect dress which is more suited for you, more accurately suited for you. Automatically it takes time. Take extra time. Within the given time span, whatever the project time span was given, in that, whatever you can do, the best you try. Is the point is clear? For example, you are going for a showroom. Again, I'm saying, when you go to a showroom, multiple options are available. If I give the time from morning to evening, miss, the people can spend morning to evening by trying the entire dresses in the showroom also. At the same time, if I give only 10 minutes of time, miss, within the 10 minutes, whatever the best they can select, they'll try. Because time is limited, 10 minutes only. Within the 10 minutes, whatever you can do, whether you'll try, whether you'll not do the try, or whether you'll select directly, that is your choice. But maximum time is 10 minutes. In the 10 minutes, you have to select the dress. If I given the deadline like that, obviously we'll select it within the 10 minutes also. Na? We know how to select in 10 minutes. We know how to spend 5 hours also. Both are in our hands only. So if the time is limited, accordingly, if no time restriction, select. Now, point is clear. In our case, we are having the gender of male, female, and third category transgender also available. Sir, here categories are there now, but I don't want the multiple categories. I want with respect to only male and female. I don't want to see the third category people. Then what you have to do, miss? Gender is there, right? Gender, bring into the filter. Can you see here filter plane? Into the filter, select here. In the filter, only select female and male. Third category, don't select. Then it will not select the third category. Sir, what is the meaning of this? In the pandas, df of gender is equal to female, or df of gender is equal to male, and that data you have separated. For that data only you applied the plot. Is the point is clear? You have applied the filter, that is nothing but condition, and based on the condition you have separated the data, and what are the new data you are getting after separated, for that data you are applying the plots, not on the original data. This is applied on the new data after applying the filter. Is the point is clear, everyone? Now, next question number 3. Like this, you have to write the questions, and from that questions you have to go. Most of the 90% of the plots will be on the bar only. 90% in the entire, because category wise we'll observe. More the categorical variables, more the analysis. Only continuous variables is there. What you can do? Only histogram you can apply. Histograms, box plot, scatter plot. You cannot apply the things, you cannot compare. For example, gender is not there. Marks are there. Only student marks are there. No gender column, no offline, no online, nothing. Assume my data set has only one column like this. Now tell me guys, what are the things you will observe if I give the data like this for you? Marks of the student. What you will do? What is the minimum marks? What is the maximum marks? Range. What is the average marks? Okay, done. After that, statistics. Okay, next. How the distribution of the data, more number of people lies in which case, that is histogram. Next. Now, is there any outliers? I told now statistics, skewness and statistics is completed. Plot wise, histogram also completed. Next, data exploration is okay. Come to the analysis part. Coming to the analysis, data exploration completed. Analysis. Sorry. Comparison. You are going to do the comparison within the what are the marks you are having. Based on that, you are going to do the basic comparison, basic analysis. Done. Now, if you are having additional column with you the gender, means then you can add with the males and with the females, or if online or offline is there, online by offline. What is the average marks of offline students? What is the average marks of online students? Total how many online students are there? Total offline students are there. In that online, how many? What is the minimum to? What is the maximum within the online students? Within the offline students. Like this, questions will be increased. With one categorical variable, we can add more number of questions. When questions are more, observations more. Observations are more, analysis will be more. Point is simple. Clear? So the more the analysis you have to do means more amount of categorical should be there. More amount of categorical means more amount of bar plots will come. So 90% of the plots will be on the bar charts related to bar. Stacked or unstacked or normal bar, whatever it is related to bar. And only 10% of the data will be related to your continuous along with the time series. That is line plot. For time series, one and only plot, line plot. There is no other option. Okay. Only 10% will be with respect to your continuous plus time series. Total in the dashboard, if I show 10 plots for you, in that 10 plots, 8 plots to 9 plots will be differed with the types of bars. And 1 plot or 2 plots will be with respect to the histogram or along with the line plots. Is the points are clear, everyone? Now, let us go with the question number 3. That is nothing but age distribution. How the age of the data was distributed. Now, question number 3, guys. Yes. Continue say cheyali. Just here one of the student is asking the question. Yesterday while doing the data exploration, in the data set, age column is available, whether we have to consider the age column as a count variable or whether it should be considered as a continuous variable. That is the question. Other than that, student, remaining students answer please. It is a count variable or whether it is a continuous variable. Age column will be considered as always continuous. Sir, in my data set, decimal values are not there, no sir. It is not dependent on the decimal values. So for example, I told you earlier, if you are getting a doubt with the count variable and continuous variable, always in your mind you have to think of only one, whether histogram is correct or bar plot, count plot is correct for this one. No, not a problem. See here, when you are considering the age column as a continuous variable, now in that, though there is no decimal values also, still you have to consider as a continuous variable only, because age for individual person we are not going to check. We are going to check for a interval. Always we have to check for a interval. So because in the given data set, there might be different ages, 21, 22, 23, 24. Individually, how many people are there with 21? How many 22? How many 23? Like this, if you apply, what you'll understand, forget about the plot output, what it will give. Before applying the plot, apply the common sense here first. Individually, how many students are there with age 22? How many students are there with age 23? How many students are there with age 24? How many students are there? 25. Like that up to 60 are there, miss. Are you going to create for each one? Okay, created, assume. After creating, what you will do? Analysis only now. Now what you will observe, more number of students, more number of people are in this age. Single age you are going to work with that age, what you are going to get? What you will get? Okay, you applied. Count plot also you got. What you will observe from that? Sir, plot is working? No, sir. Plot will work now. Even for continuous variable also, like total bill column is there. Total bill also you consider bar plot and apply the bar plot, count plot. You will not get the answer. You will get the answer. You will get the answer. Answer you are getting, miss, it will be considered as discrete. Okay. Count plot you have got. After count plot, what you are going to observe from that? What you are going to observe from that? That is also important now. అదే ప్రాబ్లం, మీరు అలా తీసుకున్నారు కాబట్టి రాంగ్ వస్తుంది. No. So take the continuous variable and apply the histogram with a interval. For continuous variables, histogram. For discrete count variables, bar plots. Now I have shown you just as an example in the Power BI. Now let's see one more example in the Tableau. Okay. Now what is the difference of Tableau and Power BI? And now you'll understand automatically. So when what are the plots we have executed earlier? This plot name is called as bar plot, and this plot name is called as pie plot, and this one is called as stacked bar plot. This is unstacked bar plot. All these plots we have discussed in the earlier itself, right? Now if I show you now in the Tableau also one more time, same plots, plot names will be the same. What is the difference then, miss? So here I'm going to load one data. I'm not going to enter into the, don't think that I'm showing the power suddenly Tableau or something. Just understanding for understanding purpose. Finally plots will be the same, whether that one or this one. My intention is plots will be the same. Count plot is called as count plot only, bar plot is called as bar plot only. Okay, so here if you want to add the bar plot or count plot or something, just what you want on the x-axis that you have to keep here, what you want on the y-axis you have to keep here, and you will get the plot. Earlier you have dragged into this one. In this case, what you have done, you have kept what you want on the x-axis. First I have selected this plot. What you want on the x-axis, what you want on the y-axis. Same way here they have written x-axis, y-axis like this clearly. They have in the Tableau they have given like this. That is the difference. Is the point is clear? Again, same plot. Now, sir, over here the plot is different. No, sir, this plot and this plot, data set is different. Basically, if you want to load the same data set, I'm going to load that one more time. Just give me, sorry. In a flow, I'm closing 1 minute. If you want to load the same data set, try here also to load the same data set by using the Excel, and let us give the same data set whatever we are using in the Power BI. Okay, and here I'm going to click on the sheet 1. Now same answers will be selected here. Okay, same columns. Now what I'm going to select, I told you on x-axis what you want, department. On y-axis what you want, their count. What are the count is there? Count. And sir, label is not available now. Label. What is the difference between this plot versus this plot? Mm, mm. Apart from the colorness of blue increased, that one also will change. Same color we can keep in the both of them also. Okay. What is the difference? Here, when you are selecting this plot, you selected the department on the x-axis and count on the y-axis. Here also, x-axis what you want, means column wise, in each column what you want. That is on department. Count I want, that is row, that is white ticks. Rows means nothing but white ticks. White ticks what you want means count as the white ticks. Here at least we created the count variable, that is not given. We only created. Here automatically it will create one count variable, which will be created automatically. There will be in the italic letters. Automatically created by the Tableau. They will be in the italic letters. When I enter into the Tableau, I'll explain. Right? Both the answers are same now. If I open now Seaborn and if I open that one, that answer also will be the same. When three of them are same, which one we have to select, miss? As per the requirement. If your end user, whoever has given the project to you, if they ask you, I want the Power BI dashboard. No, sir, I'll share you Tableau. Are we going to say like this? That is their requirement. If they ask you in the Power BI, we have to share in the Power BI. If they ask you in the Tableau, we have to share in the Tableau. If they ask third one, other than these two, if they ask that one also, we have to learn and we have to share. Then only they'll give the money for us. Otherwise, project will not be there. Sir, why we are choosing only these two? Miss 90% of the market share is by these two. 90%. Remaining Alteryx, like remaining multiple tools are there in the market. Those combination is 10%. Every tool we have to learn, means data visualization tools, almost 30 are there. We are not a data visualization developer na, or BI developer na, to learn all the data visualization tools. 30 are there. 30 plus. More than 30 only is there. Why we are choosing the Power BI and Tableau means 90% of the market was captured by these two. 90% of the companies. Just you can type in the Google and check as per the statistics. Okay. Data visualization tool, market share. Just type in the Google. You'll get it. Is the point is clear? So to satisfy most of the companies, we are using the Tableau and Power BI. Clear guys, everyone? Anyone has any questions? Online students? What is the difference? There will be slight difference. Power BI is good or Tableau means as per the requirement. As per the requirement completely. If the end user wants the Tableau means we have to share in the Tableau only. The person they have purchased, for example, I'm having with the Apple phone with me as of now. I'm asking to create an app means you will create Android app. Huh? No, iOS app only you have to create for me. Because iOS app only can open in my mobile phone. So similarly, the company has purchased the Tableau paid version. Tableau is not a free. Tableau free version is there, paid version is there. Free, what is the difference between free versus paid means some limitations will be there in the free versions. Every option will not be enabled. So if you want advanced options, we have to go with the paid versions. Now, what are the paid versions we are having? In that additional options, whatever we are having, we want to use them. Now, the end user means what are the company people are there, they have purchased the Tableau. You can't go and say that, sir, why you purchased Tableau, sir, I have learned Power BI and I have came to your company. You change the contract from Tableau to Power BI. We can't say like this, right? They are using Tableau. So then automatically we have to also submit our final answer in the Tableau. Then only they can open that one in the Tableau. Is the point is clear? Everyone? So I'm going to stop this one. I request everyone to go through. I will once again I'm saying yesterday how I have told you to go through the data exploration and come to this one so that it will be easy. In the similar way, I'm saying one more time. Create one table. Okay. Practice properly. And here most important is not Python code for me. From now, no need of Python code for me. I want this table in everyone notes. What is the table is? What is the plot name? And what is the use of this plot? What is the use of this plot? And for which variable it is applicable? For which variable? Here you have to write example histogram. What is the use of histogram is it gives the distribution of the data for which variable means one continuous. For one continuous variable. Second one, KDE plot. What is the use of this one means it gives whether the data was symmetrical distribution or non-symmetrical distribution. And from it is applicable on one continuous. Next, box plot. Next, scatter plot. Scatter plot, what is the use means it gives the whether the both the variables are directly proportional or inversely proportional to each other. That is direction is positive direction or negative direction, and it is applicable on the two continuous. Along with the same scatter plot, we can even add with the two continuous with one discrete, right? Like that. If the scatter plot can be applied on multiple means separately, right? Separately. Like that, how many plots we have discussed? Every plot name I want. Along with there, what is the use for which variables? What you are going to observe that will be applied after the data. Observation cannot be given before itself. After once you apply the plot, whatever you are going to observe that depends. In the data to data, it depends. Observation. Is the points are clear? Please complete this one. Once you complete this one, for which type of plots, I want this one on Monday's class in your notes. Okay. If possible, take a separate A4 paper. In that, to create a table with 3 columns, front and back. I mean, front side table, plots, and the back side also continue the table if more amount of plots are there. Okay, write clearly. Don't, that paper is yours only, na? So use the paper completely. No need to write in the corner. If the paper will backside, if you don't write also, nothing will, if you write in the backside also, nothing will happen. Okay, but in your paper, clearly take with a big size, write the plot clearly, use and variable, write clearly. Clearly write the sentences, multiple sentences if you write also not a problem. Don't write small letters, don't adjust this words in the edges. Write properly for your understanding. And keep that white paper with you and bring that one on the Monday's class. When I will explain in the Power BI different types of plots, first I will explain this is the variable. Immediately you will only say automatically, sir, this in this case you have to apply this plot, sir. Automatically you will say, try. Today you draw the plots and table and understand each and every plot. Monday's class, when I explain question only, by seeing the question only you will say, sir, in this case we have to apply this plot. In this case we have to apply this plot. How to apply in Power BI, I have to show you, but plot is fixed. You already know the plots. But how to select that particular plot, how to click on that, how to select like this, that one I'm going to explain. Is that clear? Done. If anyone has any questions, you can ask. Please practice once, install the Power BI and go through the options. What are the options we have discussed today? Okay. Monday onwards, we'll go into the further in depth. For time series data. Yes. And sorry. Time series data generally will not do that. Time series data, as the time increases, how the data, how the value changes. And that is the reason I'm asking, what is the use of each of them? Every plot, what is the use? Once you understand the use, then you will apply according to the plot. Without understanding the what is the use, which plot we have to apply, we don't know. That is the reason. Just today, we write that one, and on the Monday, we'll discuss. Your questions will be resolved on Monday by you only, without explaining. Right? Now, for every problem statement, they're based on their create visuals now, sir. So these visuals we have to show in one sheet, or we have to create the different sheets of Power BI. Which way is good? If you show the multiple things in a one sheet, it is called as dashboard. It depends. Manjari, it depends. One sheet or multiple sheets. Once we enter into the projects now, you'll understand. Next, Khan, tomorrow's class. There is no tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we are having the hackathon. Whoever are interested, hackathon at 9 a.m. for you along with the 10:30 batch. Both the batch students are going to attend. And I'm going to correct the papers. Okay. Now, sorry, I have forgot to say one thing. Don't leave. I have forgot to say one thing. That is tomorrow's, whatever we are going to discuss, tomorrow's hackathon is there now. So already I have told you, I'm going to share in the hackathon. I'm going to share you one problem statement or business problem, everything are same. Problem statement. And along with the problem statement, I'm going to share to you the data set. These are the two things which you are going to receive once you enter into the examination hall, not before to that. Okay. Tomorrow. It is available for both offline and online. Even online students also can come for offline. Even offline students also you can write in the online. Both the options. Writing sincerely is important. Where you are writing, how you are writing is not important. You are writing sincerely or not. No, you are copying from others, miss. Okay, bluff yourself only. For me also not a problem. Okay. So writing sincerely is important. Where you are writing is not important for me. That is most important. Okay. Now, it is only Python. Data analytics, complete end-to-end project with Python. Now, in the business problem, if I ask you to share the whatever the with presentation means, then automatically you have to create the PPT also. In the PPT, you have to keep the plots. Along with the plots, you have to keep the what are the observations. Okay, in the PPT, only two things should be there. One is plot, second one is observation. Already I've told you how to create the PPT. Did I explain? Okay, just you are going to keep the image. After the image side, you have to add the observation. Right? Now, I'll show you. If not shown, miss, I'll show you. When in the problem statement with the presentation is there, miss, PPT is required. Presentation is not there, miss, PPT is not required. Only your Jupyter notebook. And once your work is completed, okay, you can use the ChatGPT. You can use Google. You can use anything. Only you should not use is discussing with others. Instead of discussing with a friend or mentor, discuss with your laptop whatever you want. With your phone or laptop, do whatever you want. No objection. It is an open book exam. Don't discuss with the friend, side person, or with the mentor. This is only important. That is my requirement. Okay, because that is the same thing which we'll do in the companies also. In my company, when I'm working, if I get any doubt, I'll open the Google and I'll see, but I'll not ask others. Not only me, none of the person will ask. They'll not depend on others generally. Right? Now, this is requirement I told you. Once your exam was completed, once your things are completed, now, okay, once your question is once your things are completed, share your answer. How you have to share, miss? I'm going to give you the mail ID. One mail ID I'm going to share you tomorrow. Not to my mail ID, srk.nareshit. Don't share to that one. I'm going to share separate mail ID. Okay. That mail ID, you are going to share your answers. All your answers. What answers you have to share, miss? Your answers should be your Jupyter notebook. Your Jupyter notebook along with the PPT. If PPT is required. Otherwise not required. Now, how to add this PPT means, Jupyter notebook means some of the students are copying the link. It is not the link, guys. So here I'm going to show you. For example, okay. So now let us take an example. You have completed the entire data analytics like this one. Okay. At the end, you have to share to me. While sharing, before sharing, while executing, first let us start with the executing. What you have to do? First, let us start with the executing. Followed by execution, you will share the answers. In the executing, how you have to execute the codes means, for every code, whatever you have written, below to that, one more line of markdown should be there. For every cell, one markdown has to be added. For example, let's take like this. Here, you are going to add the first one is shape. After shape is completed, add here one empty cell and mark down. Here, what you observed, you have to write. For every cell observation, including the shape, except import libraries. For this one, no need of observation. Apart from this, every cell I want the observation. What you have observed. Here, total the given data set consists of 244 records with 7 columns. Write that one. Now, come to this. After here, you write again markdown and what you have observed. Here, 2 columns are having with the float, which are continuous. So, all the continuous variables are with the correct data type only. And every variable is as per the correct data type. Observation. Sir, if I don't write the observation, then I'll not consider your answer. Point is simple. Choice is yours. Even you can write in the comment also. Okay, multi-line comment. Okay, multi-line comment or this one. Choice is yours. But I want with respect to observation. Without observation, that cell I will not consider. If multiple cells are not having the observation, means that answer sheet I will not consider. As I'm saying before itself. If you are interested, only write the exam. Otherwise, don't write. I'm not forcing you now. Okay, but you have to follow my rules. Because exam was conducted by me. Obviously, my rules only will be there. Morning 9 to evening 6. One day you are working in a company. One day. In my office timings also 9 to 6 only. My office. 9 to 6. Sir, 9 to 6 means you are sitting here. No, sir. My team is working there now. My team will work. In my office, my team will work. Right? So, just here you are having in terms of 9 to 6. Morning 9 to evening 6. In between, if you want to leave also, you can leave. After seeing at 9 o'clock, by 10 o'clock only, you got headache. Go away. Who is stopping you? Go. Tomorrow in the company also, you'll go. Go. Who will stop you? Resign. Resign and go. Who will stop? One day you can't sit in the lab. You'll sit daily in the lab company. Joke. One day you can't sit in the lab for 9 hours, but you'll sit in the company 9 hours every day. It is a kind of joke. Remind me, I laugh at the night. Okay? which is not possible. So you are working in the company means same way. Sit in the lab also for 9 hours. Daily you have to sit now. One day only you are thinking like this. One day only, sir, data sets are thinking, brain, sir. In company, what you will do, sir? What you will do in the company? That too, tomorrow's project is the data might be given in the SQL format. You have to load that one in the database, extract the data. In that SQL queries also might be included. Okay. And you have to load the data. Right? For everything I want with respect to observation, every cell observation, including the data exploration, in the data cleaning. Now, in the data cleaning, coming to the most important, data cleaning. In the data cleaning, you have observed the missing values. Observation, okay. You are going to clean now. You will clean with the, for example, you are going to replace with, assume, example only. Don't do this one. My meaning is only example. If you have replaced with the mean, I want the reason why. There should be some reason, right? For example, sir, it is less than 30% of the data and it is a continuous variable with no outliers. So I'm replacing with the mean value. Since I am unable to collect the data from the backend team directly, so I'm trying to replace statistically. Reason should be there now. That reason. If you don't write the reason, I will not consider your data cleaning. Your data cleaning part will be 0 marks. Data cleaning is 0 means from there everything is 0 only. Whichever the stage starts 0, from that remaining stages, without completing second class, third class will not be there. Similarly, without data cleaning only, mistake is that miss, how I will consider your analysis? I will say simply your analysis is completely waste. In one shot, I will conclude like this. Sir, how sir? Because you are not explaining why you have done the data cleaning now. Your data cleaning only wrong. When your data cleaning is wrong, automatically analysis will be wrong. Analysis is wrong means presentation also will be wrong. Is the point is clear? For everything, I want the reason why. In the data cleaning, why? In data exploration, observation. In the analysis, observation. In data cleaning, why? Not observation. Why? I'm saying one more time. In data cleaning, why? In data cleaning, why? Multiple times I'm repeating this one. Why you'll understand tomorrow also. Data cleaning, why? Data exploration and data analysis, observations. Clear? Once you have executed completely, then share it to me. Then you share it to me. Clear? Anyone has any questions tomorrow's hackathon? If you are ready only, come and write. If you're not ready, no need to write. Sir, just I want to check how the question paper would be missed. That anyways, it will be uploaded in your Google Drive only. For time pass purpose, no need to come. No, sir, I will sit in this and I will also check myself whether I can sit from morning to evening or not, miss. You want to make trial and error like that, just time pass purpose. Choice is yours, guys. So, for time pass people, I'm not going to discuss. For sincere people, I'm discussing with you. Make sure that you are doing everything perfectly, whatever I'm saying. And 100%, believe me, you will get the job when you are entering into the interview room. Automatically, you will get the jobs very easily. Time pass people, time pass only. Sincere people, sincere. Okay. On the day one onwards, on the day one. Okay. From the day one till now, or till this course ends, whenever this course ends on that date, till that date, from the day one to till this course ending date, who are trusting me and who are doing whatever I'm saying, whenever I keep the exams, who are writing, whenever I give the task, who are doing, what are the homeworks I'm giving, who are writing, everyone who are trusting me and who are giving the respect to me and who are doing the work at the end, 100% I'm responsible for your career. Who are not respecting me, you are not doing the work means, when you are not respecting me and you are not doing whatever I'm discussing with you, why I have to bother about you? This is my logical question. Point is clear? Everyone? When you are not respecting me and miss, for example, I am asking, for example, today I asked you to create the table. Tomorrow, Monday morning, you have not brought the table with you. Miss, why you have not brought? You think that SRK sir will say like that only. Light na. For you, I am light na. For me, you also same na then. For you, I am light, miss. For me, what you? Same thing, right? How much light you are taking me, I will also take in more than that. Okay, why more than that means interest also should be added now. Is the point is clear? Right? So simple. Everyone please make sure that you are doing everything what I am explaining in the class. Now, yes, once you have completed executing everything in the Jupyter notebook, everything was completed. Now, how to share this Jupyter notebook in the mail? First, I will show you this one and followed by PPT. Now, just in the mail, click on the compose, and within the compose, please make sure that you are not adding the link. Don't add this one. Don't add this one. Don't copy this one, because this is local host. Local host means it will work in your laptop. That ID, whatever the link is there, that will work in your laptop. That is your directory. My directory will be different. Your directory will be different. Whatever the link you are seeing here, this link will be different. This is not web server. This is local host server. Right? Now, here, whatever you are going to share it to me, you have to add the file in the mail. Click on the compose and click here with attached files. And after clicking on attached files, wherever the file is there, select your Jupyter notebook file and click on. Now, IPNB file you have to share here. And here you have to write the heading as your name. Whatever your name is there. Example, my name is SRK Hackathon. That is going to be the subject, and inside that 100% don't forget to mention your name and a roll number. If you are having the roll number along with your batch, these are the two things are important: name and batch. For example, you have forgot to mention your name, I will not do the correction. Why, sir? If I do the correction also, to whom I have to give the marks? To the God I have to give. Anyways, he is not going to ask me the marks. Then why I have to correct? To whom I have to share the marks? Sir, for example, you are sending the mail, no sir, in that mail ID will be there now. With the mail ID, again I have to go with the who is the name, and I have to do the double worker. And that much of time is not there for me. I'm not interested also. I can't do that. Point is simple. Right? So clearly please write the name and batch. Why I'm saying all these things means after explaining like this also, again one student will forget. If you want, I'll show you on Monday. They'll share tomorrow, na? I will show you on Monday. Still, after showing all these things, saying in this way seriously also, still one student will forget. Okay? Experience makes man perfect. Right? Is the point is clear, everyone? This is how you have to share me the mail. And this is online students. Offline students, you don't need to share me the mail. Just you have to create one folder name. That folder name should be your name. Your folder name should be your name. Don't write shortcut. I'm writing shortcut. You don't write shortcut. Okay? So just write your folder name clearly, and inside the folder you add whatever you are having, and this folder we are going to share one pen drive to you. Just add, copy and paste in the pen drive. You don't need to send the mail. We'll share one pen drive for you. Okay? So just you have to add in the pen drive, or for example, if pen drive they have not shared, assume that tomorrow when you are sitting in the offline, your mentor or someone has not shared the pen drive. Then in that case, then directly you also can share me to my mail. My mail ID automatically will receive tomorrow morning in the Google Classroom. Wherever you see the business problem and data set, automatically there only you'll see my mail ID also. There itself. Points are clear? Now finally coming to the PPT. Now if you have to create the PPT, just what you have to do is, Open one PPT. Now, here, what are the plots we are having? I want only the plots. Sir, table is there? No, sir. Table I don't want. Okay. I want with respect to your analysis. Okay. For example, this is the one. Save the images. Okay. Save the images. And once you save the image, multiple images, one by one, once you save, just take this image here. Okay. In the PPT, keep the image. After keeping the image, click on the text box. And you take the text box. Inside this, keep the heading called as observation. And what are the observation you have made? Already you have written in the Jupyter notebook already, na? Copy that one and paste here. That's it. Copy and paste here. No need to extra write anything. And for every plot, you'll write one observation na? Already in the Jupyter notebook. That one only write here. So in every slide, I want with respect to plot and observation. Plot and observation. Plots and observation. 2 plots or 3 plots at a time you want to explain something, means keep the 2 or 3 side by side and write below your observation. Only plots, observation, plot, observation. Only this one should be there. Other than that, nothing. Is the point is clear? For example, cross tab. You applied the cross tab. You got one table. That table you want to add. Add the table and write below the observation. Table, observation. Analysis part, analysis part table or analysis part output is there, that you can add here. Data exploration, don't add. In the PPT, don't add the data exploration, don't add the data cleaning. Only add the analysis and presentation parts. Your analysis is only presenting now. Analysis showing to others is called as presentation. Analysis you add here and create the PPT. This PPT only will explain to others generally. Instead of bringing the Jupyter notebook, we'll open the PPTs. So in how many observations you are going to add, miss? How many you create, that many. Okay. Is the points are clear? Everyone is clear now? Anyone has any questions now? If you are having any questions, please ask. What are the questions you are having? And please complete the hackathon tomorrow. Sir, I got confused with identifying whether continuous or discrete. I told you now, individual value. Individual value is making sense, miss. Individual value is making the sense, miss. It is a count variable. Interval is making the sense, miss, continuous. Interval is continuous. Which one is making sense for you? Sir, take the Komal question. Where is Komal question first? Where is Komal question? Shrikant, Swati, Nazma, Shrikant. I can't see Komal question. Sir, while cleaning the data shared yesterday, HR data, there are null values in the age columns and duplicates also. What we should do in that case? For this project, what we should do, if I explain, for other data set, what you will do? Okay, anyways, null values in the age column is there. Tell me what we have to do. For every data set is new only. Yeah? Again, tomorrow, what are the data set I'll share? In that also missing values will be there for age column. What we'll do? Komal. Tomorrow I'm going to share one data set now. In that also missing values will be there. What you will do with that? Just I'm asking as a question, normal. Anyways, I'll answer your question also. But so every data set will be different, right? Yeah, others you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. Practice for tomorrow's. How to download the Jupyter notebook file? That Jupyter notebook will be available directly in your working directory, na? PWD. Open your working directory. Wherever your working directory is located, open that. In your laptop only, in the folder, it will be available. Okay. Sir, WebEx will be till 6 or we can send the files. WebEx online only will not be there. Chetan, I will just upload at 9 o'clock. And once I have uploaded, I will share the same thing on the Google Classroom that I have uploaded. Please take the test. That's it. I will write in the Google Classroom. The moment you receive in the Google Classroom that one, you are going to start the test. By evening, you have to share me in the mail. WebEx only will not be there. Chetan. చెప్పమ్మా